Hey everyone, it is Sunday and it is 5 o'clock, so it's time for So Sweet Sunday. As I wait for everyone to come in, let's switch that around. Share to group. I'm going to share to a couple groups. Uh-oh. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Careful, you can plug it right underneath there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna share. Oh, sorry y'all. I got my daughter back here doing some production stuff. Oh. Bear with me. That's right.
Put it up a little bit?
Yeah, you can lift it up some. I'm getting better at this sharing stuff, you guys. It's going faster. You might have to change it.
What, these?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I did that one already. Okay. Perfect. Who do we have on so far? Oh goodness, a lot of y'all are on. Hey Leslie. Hey Bonnie. Hey Tasha. Let's see, put it right there.
Okay.
Did I say hey to Tasha? Hey Tasha, if I didn't. Hey Heather. Hey Mom.
Hey Nana.
Hey Susan from England. I don't know why I have to say it that way every time. Hey Joy. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's E-C-I-N-O-M. But hey and welcome. I think you just joined the group recently. Hey Charity. Susan's been on a caravan rally for the weekend. Hey Doris. Hey Edward. Hey Karina. Oh, thank you, Charity. She says I always do a great job. You must not see me struggling through some of this stuff. Hey Diane. Hey Stephanie. Hey Linda. I'm trying to wave at everybody as they come in. Hey Deborah. All right, Willie, how are you? All right, so y'all, I literally just got off the road from driving back from Florida. My daughter and I went to Valdosta, and then we went to Jacksonville and stayed overnight with my dad. Hey, Sister Gaines. Hey, Gil. Yes, Willie. We do have to get together. I emailed you. I think I emailed you back, or either I started the email and maybe I didn't hit send. But I'll also email you my number, and that way we can get together on some stuff. But yes, I literally just walked in the door like 15 minutes ago, and here we go. So if I am a little rushed or flustered, don't take it personal. I did not get a ticket. I drove safely and we made it back in time. But let me show you what we plan on working on today. Oh, and I'm going to announce the winner of the group giveaway. Yeah, the group giveaway. So I have 400 plus members in my group. As of last week, it was like 400, like barely at 400, and now I'm almost at 500. So remember, we're doing a giveaway every 100 people that join the group. We do another giveaway. So looks like I'm going to have another giveaway pretty soon because we're growing very fast, and you all are adding people, and I love it. So we are still in July, so therefore we're doing Christmas in July. Today we are going to do last time, a couple of weeks ago, we did an In the Hoop bib. I'm going to swipe this way so I can see. We did an In the Hoop bib. So today, I'm going to show you the In the Hoop bib. This one is a holiday edition one. So we're going to keep with the Christmas in July and do a burp cloth to go with it. And I don't, you know what? I don't think I have a burp cloth. So just hang in here and we will make it together and you will see what it looks like. So this is the fabric. All right, I got this from Walmart at the end of last Christmas season. Let me see if I can show you how it comes in a roll. So it comes rolled up like this. I had the price here somewhere. I think it was like $1.98, something like that. Something like that. But it comes rolled up like this. This is I did one like this also. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do the candy cane looking one or this one, so I decided on this one. It's kind of cute. But I have a whole bunch of it. What I usually do, you know, when it goes on sale at the end of the day after Christmas, I just buy it all up. I got that from my mom. She taught me how to buy everything in stock when it goes on clearance. So I got all kinds of them. It's 97 cents, so usually it goes on sale for like half off, so I get it for 50 cents. This is some more. And I just buy it all up. I'll probably do bibs. You can do stockings out of them. All this thread. There's in the hoop stocking that I want to do. I did it out of burlap one time, and it came out pretty decent. That was my first time doing it, so I need to do it again just to kind of brush up on it, and then maybe by Christmas I can be good at it. All right, so where are we starting? We are going to start with, I've already saved it. So let's start with showing you all how I hoop it. So in the hoop means it's made completely in a hoop. And I'm going to turn this around. So it's a mess. I'm just going to warn y'all. Alright, so. Let's see if I can get it up high enough. My little messy workstation. I was doing another project earlier in the week and just didn't clean up from it. Hey Dad, my dad is watching. Alright, so what we're going to use is Minky for the back. See that? That's Minky with the little bumps and the dots and stuff. That's called Minky. And it gives it like a really soft feel. Feel that. Can you feel it? Right there. Alright. Everybody feel that? It's soft. So, what I do, I'm using my biggest hoop on my 6 needle, which is, where does it tell me? It's 11.8 by 7.9. And I'm going to put the Minky down first. And there's several ways to do this. You can do it and actually put your design on it so that it stitches the design. And then when you turn it right side in, you won't see the design on the back. But for this one, I'm going to just do, I may go back later. My friend wants an E on it, so I'll probably go back later and put the E on top. So we want to put right sides together. So this is the right side, that's the right side. And for the sake of just saving some on the other side, I'm not going to cut it. And this matters with the pattern, but since it's a burp cloth, it's kind of shaped like a peanut. So you'll see at the very end, all I want to do is just make sure my trees, these are little Christmas trees, I just want to make sure they're not sideways. But this one isn't as important as the bib, because you see, if we did the bib, if we did that the wrong way, the trees could potentially be upside down. Okay? I'm sure the baby would still wear it though, but you might not want to sell it like that. So you just hoop it, just like this. Push, hoop. All right, as a matter of fact, I did something thick on here. Hold on. I'm looking for a little tool here. This right here is what I use to tighten my... You ever hear my daughter talking to her grandmother? They're loud. Okay, so I might not have to do it on this one. I might not have to use it. But you just tighten it. But sometimes if you're using, let's say you're doing it on, what would you be using on? Something thick, like a bag. I think I hooped some bags and it got too tight for my finger to do. So I use this to tighten it. And it's just like a little screw over here. Okay, that's kind of annoying. But I think I got it tight enough there. Alright. See if we can get this back right. Is it straight? Alright, now we put our top one down. I think I may have tightened it too tight. Yep, we're gonna loosen it. I look carried away. Still too tight. Usually, once you do it, let's say I do the first one, if I'm doing, this is easy to mass produce. Once I do the first one, it's just real easy to get the next one in. So let's see. Let's see if I loosened it enough. Goodness gracious, I must have done clear it away. It usually don't take this long, y'all. Alright. Watch, it's too loose now. I forgot this minky is kind of thick. There we go. Boom. Kira. Here, turn it down some. Alright, so now, let's turn back. And we're going to use our biggest arm. Come closer. All right, so let's go ahead and put that on there. So this project is actually, so make sure, you want to make sure you clear everything. You don't have anything stuck under the bottom because it'll stitch it together. That's with any project that you do. You want to make sure you always clear the bottom. Let's see. And we're going to save it to our H drive. I don't know if everybody's drive will be H. Mine comes on the H drive. And basically that's this little thing right here. So let's lean in, and this is so quick, y'all. I used to get up first thing in the morning before work and crank out about a good 10 bibs and burp cloths. Can y'all see? Okay. Okay. So I have it there. It's going to tell me to turn it because it's facing the up and down. It's vertical. I want it horizontal. Turn it. Set it. All right. So you're going to end edit. Can you see? End edit. And then, I mean, I know it'll fit just because of the hoop size, but just in case, you can either push this button and that automatically takes it all the way around. Okay, so that one takes a while. I prefer not to do that one. I prefer to use this little button with the 2 needles and then the zigzag. And that way I can just go to the top corner. I know it's not going to hit up there. The opposite corner. And then all the way at the bottom. Okay. And then back to the middle. Okay, so that's a little quicker, and you don't necessarily always have to go all the way around like that. All right, and then we're gonna close it. I'm gonna go to stitching. It doesn't matter what color you use. This is gonna be on the inside. If you are going to stitch a design on it, what you want to do is first, so you would put this down first. You would flip the order of how you have it. You would put this down first with maybe like a wash away or a tear away, something that won't be too thick on the inside, and then you will have your design here. You'll stitch it down, it'll do the design, then it does a top stitch, and you put your minky or your terry cloth or whatever on top. But since I'm not going to put anything on top of it right now, I'm going to come back and do the embroidery on it later. I'm just going to do one big stitch. All right, so I'm going to use white. That's my number 1 thread. This literally takes 2 minutes to stitch out, y'all. 2 minutes. Did y'all see that? Did I go too fast through that? Let's go back. All right, so after I figured out my sides where I wanted to be, I hit sewing. And it's number 1, that's my white thread. If you want to change it, you would hit the wand. You could change it to number 5, which is my what? Gold. Nope, I don't have anything on number 5. But I want to use number 1. Close it. Lock it. Hit start. Green means go. We stitch. All right, let's see. Don't blink. This is only 2 minutes, y'all. Let's see what we got going on. Hey Vaughn, hey Kim. Hey Regina, hey Corey. Hey Takesha, hey Regina. Yeah, now I will say these burp cloths, they are pretty small. If I had a choice, I would want a bigger burp cloth. But it's just easy and cute for a little set. That's why I like it. Deborah, I'll measure it once I'm done to see what the size of it is. Hey, Larita. Yeah, Eve, I like the burp cloths bigger too. I don't do many of the burp cloths. I honestly do more bibs. I kind of just crank the bibs out really fast. But like I said, it's just a cute little addition to have. Hey, Arthur. Hey, Miss Betty. Miss Carol is tuning in from Detroit. And literally, that is it for that part. So, let's back us up. And I like to use my pinking shears, but I don't see them. Oh, here they go. Okay, these are my pinking shears. They have like the little zigzag edge. Hey, Summer. All right, pop it off. And if you all want to know how to do the bib, I did one. That was maybe one of the second or third things that I did. Hey, LaPrisha. That was maybe the second thing that I did. So if you want to check out in the group, It's So Sweet to Learn, that's a good tutorial on the burp cloth. And I wasted a lot. Look at this. I wasted a lot. Okay, so not this part. Don't pay attention to this part. Let's cut that off, as a matter of fact. So is that enough to do another one? It is. So usually it's enough to do 2 of them. If I had maybe started that over just a little bit more, it's enough to do 2. Eve, you're watching from the gym. That's where I need to be. I ate so much craziness this weekend. To tell you the truth, I've been eating craziness for months. So, but like I said, I wasted a lot of Minky. See that little bitty? Yeah, I don't know. I just acted like Minky was real cheap, and it's not. Sometimes you can find it on sale at Joann's. For the main part, it's not cheap. So don't be like me. Be better than me. Save the Minky. Don't be wasteful. All right, so I'm going to take it and just cut around. Can y'all see? Hey, Teresa. All right, I'm going to scoot this out of the way. Hey, Jamie. I'm trying to scoot the comments out of the way. Can you see me cutting? So with doing this, it just makes it easier when you turn the corners rather than cutting it with a straight pair of scissors and then having to go back and cut slits in it around the corner, around the curves. And there's so much you can do with this. There are a couple of patterns that allow you to make it look like it's quilted. Or you can just use the quilted fabric, the pre-quilted pre-quilted fabric. Okay, there we go. And do it that way, and then it looks like you have a quilted bib. In my other video, I mentioned that I used to race the machine. I would go ahead and put another one on, and I would hurry up and race to cut this out before the other one would finish. That's what I did with the bibs. Alright, so I'm going to have to move all this out of the way because I got to pull my sewing machine out. You don't necessarily have to pull the sewing machine out. You can think of another way to tack it down if you don't have a sewing machine or if you don't sew. But I assure you, it's very easy, because it's just the top stitch. Literally just the top stitch. So we have it cut. I left this right here. It may be, I left quite a bit, but that's to tuck it in. So just turn it out. Turn it right side out. Stuff, stuff, stuff. This is so much easier than the bib. You guys can use chopsticks or edge turners I don't know if that's what it's called. That's what I just named it. And this Minky, it sheds, so be careful. Alright, so here's that peanut shape that I was telling you all about. Oh, and then all I did, see the long pieces that we left out? I tucked those in so that when I'm top stitching, it gives me enough room to top stitch over. Alright, and I want to iron. I'm going to run really quick to my ironing board and just press it down. Hold tight. Talk amongst yourselves. Sure, we hear you singing. All right, that was a cute little commercial break. And I'm back. All right. So, clearly this is going to be the top. Let's get my machine. I was smelling, I like the smell of freshly ironed things. Sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm halfway prepared because, remember, I just got back in town, so I did a little bit of pre-work. I thought the things through. I just didn't get everything set up. Well, we had great weather. It was hot yesterday. I don't know what the weather looks like on your side of the world, but it was hot. And I got a little sunburn on my arm. All right, so I'll turn this around so you can see. Oh, measurements, Carol, you're right. So length, before we top stitch, it's about 11 1/4 by 7 1/4. No, Fran, I didn't design them. As a matter of fact, before we start, I would say I'll show you later, but you know, I'll forget. Let's just be honest. So, can you see my computer? Merge. So in the hoop, burp cloths. So can you see? Let's see a good one. Okay, this is a good one. So you see how that zigzags around? It looks like coral. See that? That is another design that you can do with it. Kind of makes it quilted looking. So, but I didn't do that. I just did a plain one because I'm going to go back and probably put an initial here, or maybe even a name across the front. But like I said, you will be able to see it through the back. If you don't want to see it through the back, you would do instead of having just one stitch, you'd have the top basting stitch, and then it would do the design, and then you would do the top part. And you can design all that in Sew What Pro or whatever editing software you have. So I'm going to thread my bobbin. I had some tea here. It has gotten cold. Oh, look. Y'all look. I match. Look at us. See that? It's on my Etsy site. I tagged it. Feel free to check me out. All right, so I just brought my machine up here. Y'all, my daughter is up there tearing up my kitchen, but I guarantee she's not washing the dishes. I guarantee that's not the sound you hear. So I gotta thread the bobbin. We're gonna use white for the top and then gray for the bottom, just because I want it to have a nice finished look like this one. You can't see, like if I were to do white bobbin, you would see the white showing through down here. And if I were to do a gray top stitch, you'd see the gray on top. So sometimes I like to be a little particular. I'm gonna use a bobbin. Maybe this will be enough, and then I don't have to thread a whole new bobbin. I thought about so much stuff to tell y'all while I was driving back. I should have written it down. But I do know what I'm going to tell you all. I'm going to tell you who the winner is. Don't forget. Stay tuned. This one's kind of thick. I'm spoiled by my machine with the self-threading with my embroidery machines. Even my single needle has a self-threading. Alright, so I don't have the comments there, so if anybody asks a question and someone knows the answer, go ahead and chime in. Help your girl out. Alright, so I want to start down here. I'm not going to put any pins because I have basically pressed it down already. But if you are newer to sewing, let me show you how you would pin it. First, you would find your pins. Where are my pins? Here we go. And then you can just pin here, okay? And you can do that all the way around if that makes you more comfortable, especially on the part that's open, okay? But I'm not gonna do that because I'm really comfortable with just kind of holding it as I go. Where's my foot? And since it's a top stitch, I'm going to put, so my machine it's not one of the new ones. It gets the job done. It serves the purpose. It loves me. I love it. And this might be the one my dad bought me. I don't remember. Or my mom. I don't know. Somebody bought it for me. And I'm going to do it right. Let's see. Kind of right up against my presser foot. And you want to do a back stitch. Just checking to make sure we look good. All right, we look good. Oh, and who said that their top stitch isn't good? Was that you, Jamie? If not, hey, Cora. If you don't feel very comfortable with your top stitch, there is a seam gauge you can use. this little guy right here. I used to use this when I first started sewing. My mom would put it on there for me, and that just kind of let me know, you know, where. But it's not, I mean, it doesn't really do much good here because I'm going right up against the presser foot, but it is magnetic, and this right here stops it from going too far. There are actual feet, presser feet that go down, and it stops you from going too far. Or you can put a piece of tape down. When I went to a sewing class a couple months ago, it was a beginner one just because I kind of wanted to see her structure of her class and see how she taught. She used tape as a guide. So all those are options. But also, if you have a machine that allows you to slow it down, I would suggest you slow it down. Or just practice, Jamie. Like, even me, see, I slow down going around the curves. Alright, bear with me. I'm just not talking because I'm concentrating, that's all. I didn't know y'all were going to get a 2-for-1 today, did ya? Sewing and embroidery. Look at me. And I'm not holding it very tight. It might look like I am, but I'm not. I'm literally just letting it glide through my hands. I have, over the years, I've just gotten used to how to hold it. Just kind of either this way. Sometimes if I see like a little fold, like right there, I'll kind of finger press it out and then get it going around. Or either like this right here. Let's say I'll just kind of gather it there. I mean, there's really no right way to do this. The only thing you want to make sure is, obviously that's pretty. Y'all see what I did there? But you just want to make sure that you're comfortable with holding it. You're not holding it too tight. When you get back around to the same spot, you want to back stitch. And boom, shakalaka. We are done. Cut your threads. So, if anybody asks me, what's my favorite thing to make right now? Bibs and burr cloths. Alright, so I'm going to trim my threads. And if you were to have a cute little baby with you right now, all you would do, you throw it over, pat the baby, and they spit up and it goes all over here. So this one is more so, maybe we can call it couture, yeah, because it's not very absorbent, mainly because of the fabric that I used. I just used the regular fat quarter type. What is this, broadcloth? Cotton. You could use something that's a little more absorbent. You could use terry cloth for the back. That would absorb very well. The possibilities are endless. Just don't use anything scratchy. Like, you don't want to use burlap. Poor baby would have a scab on his or her face. So this is what we have. Okay, a bib and a burlap cloth set. And you can go in and put an initial on the bottom. I may do that in a little while. I may go live in my, you know what, let's do that. After I'm done here, I'm gonna hop over to the group and go live in the group and just do an initial there. It's in the group, it's very, y'all, it is so laid back in there. It's so sweet to learn. It is so laid back. The other day, I came home on Monday. Was it Monday? One of those days. I came home and I had like 6 bags to do. 4 more bags to do. And I needed to do one on the machine. So like I promised, we were going to discuss the winner. Where's my paper? I had a little reminder paper here somewhere. The winner of the group giveaway. I haven't decided what to give away yet though. I have a couple bags I could give away. It'll be a surprise. It will be a surprise. But in the meantime, let me read you all a couple of the favorite things. So what we did, chat discussion. What we did, I posted in there. So just let's write out a couple of our favorite things, and I was going to do a drawing. I didn't do a drawing on air here because we were driving back, so I kind of did a drawing before I left Florida, and at the end I'll let you know who won. But I'm going to read you all some of our favorite things. Maybe. How do I get to all of them? I'm so not used to doing this on the computer. Okay, here we go. So we have Shonda. Her favorite thing is Baby Jax. I know Baby Jax. He's super cute. Let's see. Paula said she likes relaxing with her eyes shut, listening to the ocean or raindrops. Ooh, that is relaxing. Come on. No, it's not working. Oh, well. So a couple people, some people said sewing. A couple people said they were retired and that was their favorite thing. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. Let's see if we can do this. Rebecca said her 40th class reunion. That was really fun. Let's see if we can find more comments. Oh, here we go. Heather said she likes the beach. I do too. Karen said she likes anything outdoors with the family, hunting, fishing, ATV, 5Ks with her dogs. There were quite a few people that put hunting and camping. Let me tell y'all, I have never been camping, but I will definitely go glamping because I just have to have an indoor bathroom, air conditioning, turn down service. If you get all that with me, I will go camping with any of you. Let's see, Bonnie. I think Bonnie was on here. Are you still here, Bonnie? Bonnie likes chocolate, holidays in the sun. She loves her rescue dog. She likes sewing leather items on her machine embroidery. And then she posted a lot of her items that she sewed, that she made out of refurbished leather. She made some totes, some little bags, pencil pouches. Super cute. Hint, hint. Maybe she'll come on and do a So Sweet Sunday for us. Jeannie likes snowmobiling in Yellowstone. Mary Jo likes Alaska. It's cold. Mary Jo, it's cold in Alaska. But I'm sure you know that. Betty likes the mountains. Rhonda likes spending time with her family at the lake. Let's see, let's do a couple more of them. My favorite thing besides family, Nelda likes flowers, and she loves the quote, "The earth laughs in flowers." That's beautiful. Larita likes vacation spots at the beach with her family. There was one on here that I was looking for. There was two ladies on here that enjoyed spending time with their dad. I can't remember whose dad, but someone's dad was 91 years old. And she likes spending time with him. Nancy put her dog on here. She told me the name somewhere. Hold on. Where is it? Earl. So y'all go check out a couple of the comments. And if you haven't already, well, let's see. I'm going to put stop on here so I know anyone after that. Nope, I'm just going to put dot. Well, I've already picked the winner, so it doesn't matter. All right. But, all right, so the winner was, drum roll,
please.
Oh, wait. I want to read this one to you all. Tammy. She lives in Australia and she loves holidays in Greece. Everyone tag Tammy and tell her we want to go on holiday vacations with her in Greece. Maybe she'll take us. Excuse me. All right, but our winner is Carol. Carol Hewson. She likes food, well, Mexican food. Her favorite person is her husband. Oh, that's so sweet. That is cute, Carol. Her husband, and her favorite vacation spot is the Bon Air. So there you go. I'm going to comment on her right now and tell her she is the winner. And I pre-drew it. I just had to find her name on here, because I don't know if she's on the broadcast. So if you are, inbox me your address. All right, so Carol was the winner. Ah, there you go. I see you. Congrats, Carol. All right, who else did we get joining? Katie. Hey, Katie. How's that new baby? Hey, Tammy. Hey, Nate. Hey, Fernisa. All right, so for everyone that just hopped on, let's see. Hey, Lisa, did I already say hey to you? Destiny. This was our project today. And this was the burp cloth. I did this a while back, and let me show y'all how easy it is to do these. I literally have a million of these. Okay, so I do a bunch of them at one time. This is the burp, the bibs. And then I put it out. If I do a vendor event, I put it out at the booth, and then I sell them. So burp cloth, bib. Really easy to make a set. I use the fat quarters, or you can use anything basically, but it's just easier for me to use fat quarters. I get 2 of them out of the fat quarters. I use minky, or I use terry cloth, and I hoop it. Okay? Well, that's all we have. You guys, usually you see me with my black. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty shirt. But now I have it in white and gray. All right, so the link is at the top. Thank you for everybody that has purchased them so far. It's on my Etsy site, and I also have another website with them coming soon. Oh, and I also have my mug. Okay, so I'm working out a cute option for the mugs. It is on my site too, but I'm looking for another vendor for that. Okay. But hop over. But like I said, thank you for everyone that has purchased it so far. If you take a picture with it and tag me in it, I will give you a discount on your next order. Just make sure you tag me and tell everybody how much you like it and how comfortable it is. Okay? So that's all. Thank you guys for tuning in with me. I am so glad that you came. Who is this? Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Thank you for tuning in. You need a turquoise one for... You're funny, River. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I had that one done, too. I saw you had a Batman bib. Yes, I have a Batman bib. I have a Batman and a Superman bib. See that? So, y'all, you could literally do all kind of characters, put these together as a set and sell them. Remember, we were talking about something that you could sell to get your bigger machine? Well, okay, no, that didn't work out, because if you don't have the bigger machine already. So, listen, another option. I don't know, Bonnie. I hadn't really set a price for them yet. I want to say they were like $10, 3 for $10 by themselves. Don't get me to lying. I'll have to look up my prices and post it, because if I have a separate price for if they're by themselves, just plain, or if I put an actual embroidery on it. So I'll let you know my pricing strategy also. But like I was saying, so another option, if you have, let's say you want to finance your machine. If you have that option and you want to finance it, you can go ahead, get your machine and work like crazy over the next couple months and pay it off. That's why it's so dark. I don't have this light. Work over the next couple of months and pay it off by selling sets. You can sell your bunnies, you can sell bags, get a $20 item, get a $40, just something that you can sell, and whatever money you make, save it. Okay, keep recycle. Either you recycle it back through the business, through your through buying more supplies to sell, or you just save it. Okay, and then that way you can pay it off each month, or you can pay it in one lump sum. So there are a lot of options. I don't want people to think that just because you don't have all the money at one time, you can't do it. There's also options of buying it. Hey, Mac. There's also options of buying it used from someone. You can check with your local sewing and vacuum store, and you may be able to find a used one there, or they may be running a special. Sometimes they run good specials. All right. So the possibilities are endless. Thank you all for tuning in with me today. I rushed back home just for you all because I did not want to miss So Sweet Sunday. I really enjoy this time with you all. It is just as therapeutic to me as it is to you. I learned just as much from you all coming on and commenting and asking questions, and it makes it thought-provoking for me. So don't ever be afraid to ask me a question. My inbox is available. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I get messages seriously all through the night, and it doesn't bother me because I turn my notifications off, and the next morning I just answer them then. So don't feel afraid to ask me. If I know it, I will find out. I'll Google it, or I'll ask somebody else, because we're all in this together. It's a hobby, it's a business, it's just fun to do. So why not share it with each other? All right, so I will see you all next time. Oh yeah, I said I was going to pop over to the group and go live and do the initials on here. So that'll be a lot more laid back. And yeah, so go ahead and join my group if you like. I will approve you. Talk to you later. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be pretty. Bye.